Hey guys, what's up? So I'm going to do a collective reading. A timeless collective reading. Okay, this was in the pre-shuffle. So we have effortless. So there's something that's you're going to be able to look. You're going to have the strength to not look back on and move forward towards new beginning. I feel like you're going to start going after a new dream. Something could have happened recently that got you upset, or you could have gotten in a fight with somebody or something like that, which brought movement into an enlightenment of a time during solitude, where you started unfolding into a new kind of innocence of wanting to do new things. It could have something to do with love. Something could have been promised to you. Somebody could have promised something to you. I think there's a new moon in Gemini. This is a new moon, so it could be happening now. There was some reflection work that brought in a wake-up call and healing, being able to ground easier, and finally maybe take a breath from the situation and have a break from it. That caused a rebirth. We're in the spring right now, and this could have happened during the spring. But you have some kind of instinct that the universe is working with you right now and conspiring in this celebration for you to have. It could have to do with love. You could be waiting for some kind of communication to activate you to come out of this kind of your sanctuary. But you're going with the flow right now. You might not try to be expecting anything, and you're just nurturing yourself and staying in this stillness. Some kind of karma could have brought you into this state of having to feel vigilant around people, but you were able to purify that and come more into your power. It's so dark in my house right now. Yeah, something could have been unveiled to you. Some kind of new perspective that made you have some kind of glow up that really got your focus to the forefront of seeing your passions differently. You could have been really passionate about love, and then maybe something was unveiled to you and something came to the surface that could have got you mad and rubbed you the wrong way, and you put your focus and attention on something new. And changed the cycle of karma, of generations, ancestral stuff, the way of doing things into a more harmonious completion. Or the completion could happen on the next full moon, or this could have already happened the last full moon. Like I said, I think we're having a new moon in Gemini soon, so vulnerability could be coming. You could be waiting for vulnerability from another person, since we have messages coming. There needs to be a release of wanting something to come together, though, or you did release some kind of wanting something to come together. It could have been looked at as a blessing by you, or maybe that's what the promise was to you. It was a blessing, your blessing. You're going to start really seeing yourself unleash the wild within yourself, and grow in this situation as a wise one. Trust in the higher forces, the universe, your spiritual team. maybe right now, maybe right now, you're really devoted and committed to this new direction in your life. There could have been somebody that you learned from in order to get into this. Learning from spiritual experiences, your enlightenment, awakening, and just really embracing the energy of peace right now and harmony. Setting your sights higher and unlocking the magic within you. It's something that you're really just devoted and committed to right now. You could just have made a decision to commit yourself to yourself, your happiness, your future. You could have been, you took time to reflect on this situation or person, relationship, and maybe just realized it wasn't working anymore, and you went after your dreams. You awakened more to the vision that you had and followed the intuitive perspective of seeing the bigger picture and really just shot for the stars and realized, you know, I'm supposed to radiate. I'm supposed to have fun. I'm supposed to have, you know, whatever, and be able to wish upon a star and see my dreams come true because I'm worth it. And just started having more fun, knowing you might realize something about, you know, your faith, learning that you're a divine child of the universe and you deserve these blessings, you deserve this, you deserve that, that's why you're here. And you could have gotten pregnant, but there's something, a rebirth to all this that's coming in. You could have changed the intention, well, your focus, started setting intentions to co-create, instead of always being like, feeling like you were fighting a battle, wanting to see a different vision for yourself, knowing that you are a devoted warrior of the universe and decided, I deserve better, you know, than what I'm getting right now, so I'm going to go after what I want, my dreams, because this isn't it. Lessons that could have been brought into this, loneliness. You could have thought that somebody was making you feel lonely, or you feel lonely knowing that you never are actually alone. You always have yourself and you always have the support of your loved ones, like your spiritual team, and you know, surrendering to feeling like you're a failure in career or relationship, but knowing that you're only a failure if you give up. Friendship. Surrendering to whatever this is, knowing that it's a mistake and it's only an opportunity to learn. Releasing the need to control the situation. Again, this could have something to do with a person, but you really had to just find the inner strength within you to face the fear with confidence, because you could have been blaming that loneliness on somebody else and not realizing that, you know, there could have been forgiveness, blame, not taking responsibility for your own well-being. But now I feel like you're looking at the lighter side of things, and you might be grieving over some kind of friendship or relationship or a past version of yourself, and forgiving things that maybe you never did before because you had too much fear of love. That's what I was going to say. The imagination of the creation that you're trying to bring to life right now, there's acceptance on your part for it not being the way you want it to be right now, and you're not in denial anymore or regret about, you know, the situation, this person. Learning that worrying doesn't change an outcome and growing from that. There's no more indecision. I feel like you really came into a more self-loving feeling about yourself, and you could have been in this indecisive feeling of what do I do, which way do I go in. But once you were able to heal and reflect, you came more into a positive attitude of acknowledging the fear and replacing it with the insight of awareness, seeing both sides of the situation, finding, you know, your sovereignty, your grace with this person, really like letting things go as much as possible, knowing that it has something to do with your path, or this person is supposed to be on your path, but right now, expect the unexpected. Just accept the way things are. Step into your power. Things are going to start fruitioning. The resistance is being realized. And there's a realization on your part that maybe you are trying to co-create new beginning, but needed more balance in yourself, attracting more gratitude for who you are and what you've been through and everything that you've done, in self-love. Yeah. Surrender to the wisdom that you fought so hard for in the darkness, and the beauty that came out of it from you being so resilient, nourishing your mind with the discernment of choice of what's best for you and not what you want, because sometimes we want things that aren't good for us, and in the hard times, in the void, when we do feel lonely, that's when it's the best time to release all that to the universe and to strengthen our faith. Just trust right now. This is self-reflection. Yeah. Focus on abundance, because that's what will start blossoming. Set healthy boundaries for this person or for yourself, or, you know, what it is that you hunger for that needs change right now, that you might fear. Really try to purify your mind from fear of this either not coming together and growing, because you are protected right now. You are being protected. You could have been like really extremely emotional over something, and your guides are trying to make you realize something. Assessing the will to create with your patience before taking action or letting action in. Stay in your Queen of Pentacles energy, just nurturing yourself, comforting, being very sensible, luxurious, feeling stable, motherly, because right now you might be still at a stalemate, waiting for truce, having to deal with painful choices, being blind and trying to avoid the situation in denial. You might have to sacrifice something, and have the uncertainty of what's going to happen, and wait for a different perspective and your intuition to kick in better, because there is going to be some kind of generosity from somebody, an opening up, an impulsive kind of giving freely. You could spend recklessly. Somebody could also be manipulating you, or that's what, you know, maybe they're supposed to be giving and, you know, all this, but they're really just wasting their resources and they're being conniving and tricky, or you could have just gone through a situation where you were dealing with that. All right, one more. Let's see if it's gonna, yeah, no. You're very generous and, you're going to start having more people around you that are going to come into your life that aren't going to extort you and be selfish and string attached gifts and put you in debt, inequality. It's going to be more material help, support, generosity. People are going to have more gratitude for you, see your value in things. Somebody right now I feel like you're very confident and passionate and determined to get things going and self-assured and social, and another person is just very confused and hostile. They look at failure, argumentative, destructive. But right now, they're in isolation. They're having an awakening and recovering from a burnout. Some mental strength is needed within them right now. They could have had a breakdown lately, a disappointment or a breakdown, too much responsibility and not knowing how to say no to certain people, and it caused a lot of destruction in your guys' relationship. There could have been, which caused disappointment. There could have been promises that were revoked that never happened, like empty promises, a cheating, some kind of vanity. This person could have been very ruthless, irrational, distant, cold, hopefully not violent, intimidating. They could have been avoiding a risk with you and overanalyzing everything and becoming really impatient. Just had really bad planning overall. But what's going to happen? I think right now things are just coming together. I think they're just surrendering. They're admitting defeat. They're feeling powerless. They don't like criticism. So what they do is they withdraw. They keep things private. They're very independent. They have a lot of wisdom. They like being on their own. I feel like they feel like if they're on their own, they're reliable. They don't have to commit to anybody else. They're hardworking, slow but steady, conservative, but they're coming in new with a surprise, with a message and idealism, like some kind of innocence, like a dreamer, like a side of them that you've never seen. Okay. So there's going to be a recovering in this situation, forgiveness, feeling more welcomed into their life and positive change from, the cruelty and feeling punished and dominated, if that's even a word. There's not going to be any more rebellion and inflexibility. It's going to be more equality. You're going to know things that you weren't aware of, that were bringing you disappointment, regret, mourning, loss, guilt. This person is feeling that right now. But they don't want to rush anything. Or you don't want to rush. No. They were rushing the situation, but being lazy about it. And had a lack of motivation to avoid change and negative cycles. And it was more of a codependency, which is why whatever happened, some kind of delay or something. But things are going to start coming together. They could start opening up, but and having a breakdown. They could tell you something about somebody, that wasn't very good to them and try to have self-pity. So just be self-aware of this person, whatever it is that they're telling you. Listen to your intuition. Try to, figure out their intentions. See if you really do want to let them back in your life or not. Yeah, because my vibes speak louder than my words. So really pay attention to what this person is acting like, the vibes that are coming off of them. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. So right now you could be healing in the uncomfortability. There could be commitment or Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, yeah. Yoga and exercise are beneficial to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So I'm going to end there. I feel like I'm all over the place right now, but like, I don't know. I feel weird. I don't know. I don't know if you feel like you're all over the place right now or this person does. I have no idea, but like, I just got like this really weird, like during the reading when I started the pink cards more. I mean, these ones, but like it was more like once the pink ones came in, it was like, I don't know, it was weird. Okay, but that is the collective reading, timeless. So whenever you see this, it is always timeless. I believe that when you find it is when you're supposed to see it. So okay, all right, bye guys.